What do you find the hardest? Damn it.
What's the hardest thing to say today, Amanda?
Today, low waste beauty is on the rise, and we are going to share a bunch of products with you that are recyclable, refillable, compostable, reusable.
Yeah, reusable.
Yeah.
So keep watching to learn a little bit more about low waste beauty. Just because a product is clean or green does not necessarily mean it's good for the product, especially when it comes in plastic wrap or boxes. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about low waste beauty and what you can do to make an impact and a positive difference for our environment through your beauty routine.
We'll just get you kick-started with it. We have a couple stats we're going to share with you just about packaging and waste in the beauty industry. So here we go.
It's a little shocking if you haven't heard some of these things. 120 billion units of packaging are produced every year by the global cosmetic industry. If this level of consumption continues, by 2050 there will be 12 billion tons of plastic in landfills. This is equivalent to 35,000 Empire State Buildings. So think about the movie WALL-E if you've ever seen it. I think that's being a little bit dramatic, but that's, you know, kind of the picture that we're trying to paint here.
Many people don't recycle bathroom waste, such as shampoo, conditioner, and shower gel bottles, simply because it's inconvenient, meaning 2.7 billion plastic bottles hit landfills every year.
2 billion disposable razors are thrown out every single year.
In the United States alone, it's estimated that over 850 million toothbrushes are discarded and end up in the landfill every single year.
That's kind of f***ed up.
It's kind of f***ed up. It's a lot. And you know, there's a lot of people in this world, and while recycling is a nice idea, I would even say it's not even about recycling. The recycling industry itself is pretty awful, actually. So it's really focusing on reducing our single-use and short-term use products.
So we have a couple tips and different things to think about when you are shopping. One of the first things that we want to encourage you to think about is what you're using and what you're buying, and what products you're using up and throwing out. So we always encourage people to use your products till the very end before you purchase anything new. It's really easy to sit on Instagram and see new products and, you know, new things that are launching and think like, oh my God, I need to get my hands on that. But use what you have first, and then when you are purchasing products, buy things that you actually need and buy things that you are actually going to use, not a new blush that's just gonna sit forever and, you know, waste away in your drawer.
Just sit there. A very easy step to start with in your low waste lifestyle, if you want to call it that, is something as simple as not purchasing like a toothpaste tube that comes in a box or items that come in a box. They're simply put in that box to go on the shelf to look pretty so that we buy them. So just that small step will get you started very, very quickly into your low waste journey. Also, visiting your refillery or a local soap dispensary like we have in Vancouver or Nada, where you can refill a lot of the items that you have purchased.
Something else that's really important to keep in mind are eco initiatives. So a lot of brands will put out these eco or recycling initiatives to get you to either return the packages to the store so they can recycle them. But a lot of brands have kind of these weird eco initiatives that are like return 6 items and get 1 free, or return 2 items and get some samples. Well, what do you think those samples are going to be in? Probably mini plastic containers. And you know, you really have to think for a minute, are these marketing initiatives or are these eco initiatives? So really be mindful about what these companies are doing, and if they're doing it just to make you buy more product, or if their eco initiative is actually legitimate.
I also wanted to add about boxes for products. We do work with a couple brands still. We have items in our shop that have come with a box, and I just feel like if we start speaking with our dollars and buying things that are freestanding, if that's a term, then companies will change their ways. So I think it's very possible.
So now we're going to dive into some of the products that we carry at the Green Beauty Collective that are low waste, recyclable, refillable, or even as far as
upcycled too.
Yeah, compostable and upcycled. So the first thing that we want to feature is the Elate, pretty much the Elate product range, but specifically the Elate concealers and brow balms. So the concealers and brow balms come in a little tin, and you can either choose to purchase them just as the tin or inside of a bamboo container. And when you go through the product, you can simply recycle the tin and then buy a refill for your container or your palette. So this is an incredible way that Elate is cutting down on plastic waste and containers. The little tin also comes in seed paper packaging, so you can plant that seed paper and grow wildflowers or herbs. So no longer is your packaging coming in plastic or with plastic wrap or any of that single-use garbage that's just gonna go into the landfill.
Thanks, Elate.
Thanks, Elate.
The next product we're going to mention is the Wild Hill Lip Balm. And the reason why we love this packaging is because once you work your way through your lip balm, you can actually use these little containers for other products.
Something that I did the other day that I demoed on our Instagram, I opened up my Nala deodorant and scooped out all of the stuff that was not only in the bottom, but I took the butt of the container off, and there was product in there that had just kind of melted down, and I put it in something like this. So these are really good for traveling, putting that extra product in. And the funny thing about this product though is when you say when you'll go through it, you'll probably never go through this product because you get so much lip balm.
There's 15 grams of lip balm in this Wild Hill lip balm, and I can say I have one of these and I've had it for a very long time and I still have a lot to go, and I use it every single day. But when you work through it, that's what you can use this container for.
So the Woodlot Green Tea Mask is a product that we want to talk about. Unfortunately, this product does come in a box, but once you open it up, it is a nice sized glass container. And this is a really good container. Oh my gosh, I would use this size container for so many different things. I would use it for salad dressings. I would use it for, you know, putting some nuts in for a hike. You could use it for DIY projects. Like, you could just do so many things with this specific sized container. So this is a really awesome way to reuse a package or a container.
I know that there's some zero waste or low waste Facebook groups out there too, and a lot of people like to trade some low waste ideas. So if you have a surplus of these and you don't necessarily need them, someone else might, so you can join a Facebook group. We want to know, what do you find is the hardest beauty product to find low waste? Leave a comment below and share with us. Next is the Wyld Konjac sponge, and I get why this one comes in a box because otherwise I think it would be unsanitary.
Yeah, exactly.
But this actually used to come in plastic, so they're going low waste now and not wrapping the actual sponge in plastic, and it just comes in this box. This is a compostable product. Once you're done using this sponge, you can just throw it in your compost and you're good to go. Do you want to add anything about it?
Other than that, I love it. That's it.
It's amazing. Actually, I want to say too, you use a lot less face cleanser when you use this sponge, so it helps your cleanser last longer as well.
The next products that we want to feature are bar products. So bar products are really good for those who typically use something like a shower gel or a shampoo and a conditioner, and you want to reduce the amount of plastic bottles that you're accumulating all the time, because a lot of us go through a lot of shampoo and conditioner. So I'm trying to open this. The first product that we're going to feature is the Unwrapped Life shampoo and conditioner bars. So these you can get little travel tins for, and it's simply just a shampoo bar. Smells really great.
Ooh,
works really, really well. I've tried a couple different shampoo bars. My hair can be really fussy, but these shampoo and conditioner bars are incredible. It's like working with, you know, your regular shampoo and conditioner, and then that's the little conditioner guide there. I typically dry these out. I don't leave them in my shower. Whenever you're using bars, you don't want to leave them in your shower because they tend to get a little bit gunky. And then this is hilarious. We have this tiny little piece of Pep Soap. Pep Soap bars are amazing product made in Port Moody. and we've been testing these guys out as facial soaps, and this is a really nice option for those who typically use a face cleanser that comes in a plastic squeeze tube or anything like that. By cutting up your soaps and just using little amounts at a time, that's a really nice way to reduce your plastic waste as well.
And also we have clients and customers who don't need a cleanser and a soap and a shampoo bar. Like these natural bars are multi-use bars, so you can use a Pep Soap as your face cleanser, and for your body obviously too. Some of you might even use it in your hair. It's something that you can just try out and see if it works for you. So if you have one product for your entire body, then that right there is reducing a lot of waste and also simplifying your life.
And the final thing that we want to talk about is the safety razor. This is something that we were totally freaked out by when we first got them, but we wanted to commit to use them. I remember texting Amanda one night and I was like, I'm in the bath and I'm so scared to use this. I'm gonna cut up my whole body. But I didn't, and we survived.
These take a little getting used to. The blade in here is a little bit intimidating, but this is something where you actually have to stop and not be in a rush so that you can do a good shave, take your time, and actually the shape of this razor makes it very easy to glide along your leg or wherever you need, and it just gives a close shave. Actually, my husband really likes this too when he does shave his beard.
I find that this gives a way better shave than a disposable razor or any like Venus razor that I've ever used. The nice thing about this is you basically have the body of the razor for life, and then you just have to change the blades. I find that the blades tend to wear out after like 8 shaves. You said you can go a little bit longer, but it kind of just depends on the person and how coarse your hair is and whatnot. So these have been really good. This is going to be huge for those of you who shave that are used to just throwing out little cartridges or disposable plastic razors.
If you're curious about how to create a minimalist makeup collection, check out this video and you can get started.
We hope this video has inspired you to become a bit more thoughtful when you hit the shops to purchase your bathroom essentials and your beauty essentials. Some of our favorite spots in Vancouver to shop for low waste products, grocery stores that you can refill at are the Soap Dispensary on Main Street and Not a Grocery Store on Broadway and Fraser.
Yeah. And actually, if you have a bulk barn in your neighborhood, they'll let you bring in your own containers. Just make sure that they are clean and sanitary.
Some other tips that we have on living a more low-waste life are bringing your own bags to the grocery store. That's kind of an obvious one, but a lot of people, will show up to the grocery store and not have any bags and then go home with, 5 plastic bags. Another one is bringing a container to your local coffee roaster.
Yeah.
They will most of the time refill that container. Coffee bags actually can't be recycled, so that's a big one.
That's a huge one. Also, I bring my own mug everywhere. I did a little challenge with myself once. If I didn't have a mug, my own travel mug, I didn't get coffee. Sad.
Yeah.
So I didn't really forget my mug. And then I also carry a refillable water bottle with me pretty much everywhere I go now.
Something that I see all the time at the grocery store is people putting like 2 apples or 2 oranges inside of a plastic bag. That's something that I absolutely never do anymore. If you do like putting your produce in a little plastic bag, get those little like green fun little bags.
Yeah.
The like cloth produce bags that you can get.
Ooh, one thing I do too is I always carry cutlery with me now. So because I travel back and forth from the island to Vancouver, I have a little bag, I have cutlery with me, I have my refillable mug and water bottle and refillable snack containers. I do my very best to avoid Ziploc bags.
So funny, sometimes when I clean up my backpack, the bottom is just filled with knives and forks and it's just like clink, clink, clink.
Yeah. So we hope you feel inspired by that, and keep us posted on your progress. Are you ready to make the switch to healthier beauty products? We're constantly curating our online shop with our favorite natural beauty products. We feel confident that you will love everything we have in the store. Visit thegreenbeautycollective.com to have a look for yourself.
If you enjoyed this video, please let us know by liking it, and commenting on the video and sharing it with your friends and family who also want to go a little bit more low waste with their bathroom and beauty essentials.
As usual,
We'll see you on Tuesday.
see you on Tuesday. Bye.